What up? What's good? Welcome back to the Afterwife. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. The SNAP benefits, the food stamps, the women receiving these benefits had us fooled. They doing better than we thought. They getting it. They getting it. They doing inventory on niggas. They doing inventory on niggas. They getting it in. They ain't missing no meals. They ain't missing no meals. Let's get a like for the algorithm. Can we get a like for the algorithm? They ain't missing no meals. They stacked up for the month. Look at this shit. I bet you will. I bet you will eat them. Let me get a like for the algorithm. It's free. The likes is free. Let's get in the algorithm. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Look at this shit. Ain't nobody hurting out here. Let's get a like for the algorithm. Let's get a like for the algorithm. Ain't nobody hurting out here. Ain't nobody hurting out here. They stacked up. They about to go to the next store. They styling on us. EBT SNAP benefits, food stamp recipients, they styling on us. Notice ain't nobody raiding those stores? Y'all notice that? You ain't hearing about nobody raiding those stores. They stacked up out here. They stacked up out here. I'm about to put a poll. I'm about to put a poll in the chat. Vote on this poll. Let's go. Let's go. We know what it is out here. They got more groceries in their house than the average person who's not receiving benefits. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hell no.
They receive, on average, $218 per person per month in just food stamps. That ain't cash. That's just food stamps. So, based on those numbers, they should have food stacked up in their house. People receiving these benefits should not be hurting right now. Not saying a month from now, 2 months from now, they won't be hurting. Not saying that. What's up, Heather? How you doing, Heather? Not saying that a month or 2 or 3 from now, they won't be doing bad. But as of right now, I am not buying it.
Oh, hell no.
Not buying it. They got it. They going to multiple stores stacking up. Look at this. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the audio good. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the audio. They getting it in. They going to multiple stores stacking up. Ew. Ballpark. Pickles. She said pickles. I bet. Fruity Pebbles. Classics. I bet you will. Croissants. The like button is free. Let's get a like button for the algorithm. Mm-hmm. 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 Eating good. They eating good in the neighborhood. She said, we about to put this stuff up and we about to go to the next store. How many people who work regular jobs every day? How many people who work regular jobs, my average people who work regular jobs, hardworking, tax-paying people who get up every day and go to work, how many of those people you know that forget the people you know. Let's talk about yourself. Put it on yourself. If you're a hardworking person watching this stream right now, you get up and go to work every day, do you have options to go to just multiple stores and spend $1,000, $500 in a clip in the store? I doubt that.
Oh, hell no.
I doubt that. Taxpaying, if you get up every day and go to work, you're paying for this food. All right? You're paying for her to shop and spend way more money than you shop for and buy way more food for her household and her kids than you do. Anybody who's a productive member of society and don't have a problem with that, you're crazy. You're crazy. That's crazy right there. She had everything in that bag but a man.
Oh, hell no.
Everything in that bag except for a man she had. And if she actually wants one, she only really want them for the resources. Because somebody got to take care of them kids. Right now, the community as a collective is getting up every day, going to work. If you're a W-2, they're taking them taxes out of your check every week, every 2 weeks. Right? If you're a 1099, whatever taxes you pay, federal and state at the end of the year, is going to her and her children to go shop at multiple stores and fill them deep freezers and refrigerators up. You paying for that. So if you one of them people out here acting like you mad and you sad that the government is forcing people to be accountable and to get off their lazy ass and make something of their lives, your ass still on the plantation. If you got that mindset, you still on the plantation. That's a fact. If you depended on them to feed you after the decision that you made, you on the plantation. Whoever has the ability and the power to feed you also has that same ability and power to starve you. Let me say that again. Whoever has the ability and power to feed you also has the ability and power to starve your ass. Why would you want that? That's a temporary situation right there. Anytime I hear a man on that program for years, I look at him crazy. There's no excuse for especially a grown-ass man to be on no public assistance for no years at a time. Facts. And if you got a family and you a grown-ass man with a family, you gotta figure something out. You just on the plantation. There's no other way to see that. You may not like the message, you may not like the messenger, but guess what? Your feelings ain't gonna change the facts. Your feelings is never gonna change the facts. Just is what it is, man.
hell no.
It is what it is. These women out here, they getting it in. $3,000 of food stamps. She got 8 people in her house. All right? It don't go by the gender, it don't go by the age, it goes by the amount of people in the household. You got 8,000 people, you got 8 people in the house. She getting $3,000 a month in your tax money, in your hardworking tax money, because she didn't want to use a condom or she didn't want to abstain from the great pleasures that men and women enjoy when they get together. That's a choice. That's a choice. People do not choose. I'm speaking for men. I'm not even speaking for women. I'm speaking for men. You choose to be poor. It don't choose you. It does not choose you. If you are able, working, body, physically, mentally, you got to get out there and get it. You got to get out there and get it. People choose to be poor. When I heard Kanye West say slavery was a choice, my first reaction was like, he bugging. My first reaction when I heard Kanye say slavery was a choice, I said, this nigga's bugging.
Nope.
But then I thought about it. Yes, it was a choice. If you don't believe slavery was a choice, put it in the comment section right now. And do me a favor, hit the like button. The like button is free. Help get us in the algorithm. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm just speaking experience. I am not a relationship guru. I'm not a scholar. I'm a regular average man speaking experiences. 50 laps around the sun in February. That's all. That's all. It was a choice. A lot of people died in that period of time fighting for their life, fighting not to be. Once you surrendered and became, that made it a choice. People don't like to think about that and speak about that, but it is. And poverty doesn't choose you. You choose it, because once you realize what you're in, it's up to you to get yourself out of it. It's not up to the government. It's not up to nobody else. It's up to you. When you're a child, it's up to your parents. When you're a child, it's up to your parents. Once you become an adult, it's up to you. It's not up to the government. It ain't up to God. It's not up to God. God don't pay your bills, you pay your bills. You get up every day and go to work to pay your bills. You got to get up and do it. So people making decisions to just have babies without being married first, that's a choice. That's a choice. And that's a choice that they make that's costing you if you're a taxpayer. It is what it is. Argue with yourself. This situation, when a couple years ago, and I'm a reference Kevin Samuels, when he said winter is coming. It is what it is. They ain't like the messenger. That's fine. You ain't gotta like the messenger. When Kevin Samuels said winter is coming, and these women out here talking crazy with all these goofy ass expectations, he said winter was coming.
Oh, hell no.
And it's here. It is here. You don't have to like the messenger, but your feelings will never change the message.
Oh, hell no.
It will never change the message. But monogamy is an illusion, and all relationships are time sensitive. Argue with yourself. I'm not here to argue that. I'm not here to argue that. If you've been on this planet half the time I've been on it, you'd understand it and you see it for yourself. That's a fact. Choices. Seven kids, 7 baby daddies. $3,000 a month. Put a 1 in the chat if you hear the audio. If you hear this woman talking, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the audio. If you hear this woman talking. And do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's get in the algorithm. The kids are taken care of by the state, by the taxpayers. They kill me when they say at the end of the day, their children are taken care of. By who? By who? By the taxpayers. It's not by you. You may go buy the food, but the taxpayers are paying that. I just don't get it, man. I don't even get how they even get on the internet and talk the way they talk, as if they're putting work in and they're making their situation happen. I don't get how they can do that. They got me on that. You literally wait for the state to feed you and your kids. They would rather do that than to have a respectful relationship with a man who's willing to take care of them and their children. They'd rather do that. They'd rather do that. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them. That's what they would rather do. They would rather wait for the state every month to feed their kids before they will have a respectful relationship with a man. They do it every day. They literally get online and tell us that and show us that. The lady was literally just doing inventory in her kitchen with her children of all the groceries they had, and then said they're going to put those groceries away and hit the next store. How many regular people who get up and go to work every day can say that they shop that much, as much as she had, and going to put that away and go to another store? And you get up and go to work every day. And they taking taxes out your check every week or bi-weekly or monthly, however you get paid. Them taxes coming out. And when they take them taxes out your check, they're going right to her. Because she didn't want to be responsible. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you're a taxpaying citizen, if you got your own family and your own household, you should feel some type of way about having to pay for somebody else's based off the choices they made in life. Life is harsh. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna cut this short. Subscribe to the channel, like and share. Stay out of the afterwife. Monogamy is an illusion. And all relationships are time sensitive. These people on EBT, these people who receive EBT and get welfare, they should have food stacked for at least a month, based off the amount of money they receive. Catch you on the next one, man. Stay out the afterwife.